What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. It's a long video today. We've got 11 minutes of this, literally this, me showing you. In the last video or the video before, I said to you guys that I'm gonna do a lot of it on stream and not show you much, but I thought to myself, no, let me show you everything that I've sold so there is no confusion and no questioning where the coins came from. I cleared everything. I haven't got, other than my starting 11, I've got no gold cards in the club anymore, and you'll see that after 11 minutes of me showing you what's sold. Bronze pack method has helped massively. You'll see it a little bit later on in the video. If you guys could drop a thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. I did buy another big icon. We're so close to having a super team. And then in the live section of the video that I've already recorded, I'm recording this bit after the live section. In the live section, we reconsider everything to buy an even bigger icon. So there's lots to look forward to. Today's video, much like yesterday's video, is more of an account overview, showing what's sold, what hasn't, showing what's in the club, where we're at, rather than gameplay. I can't wait to get back to showing you guys gameplay. You know, good news as well, guys, is that EA have patched the issue for the ultimate exploit on squad battles. The guy that was constantly getting #1 is on vacation this week, and apparently he's like legitimately on vacation too. Like he said on Sunday before the patch was even announced or came out that he's taken a week off to go on vacation. But there are four accounts that I was suspicious that he was on: Luisinho HD, Top 10 Squad, the Onamuchi one, and Huge Gorilla. I thought they were all four of those were him, and I thought to myself, this would be a great test to see if they were all him, because now that he's on vacation, if we still see some of those in the top 10, maybe it was just his friends doing it, or his brothers, or something. You know, it might have just been, he might have just had a couple of close friends like me, like with my buddies. I might be like, hey guys, go do this. It's a good way to generate lots of coins easily. But none of those are in the top 10. And if you actually look at, say, the top 20 of last week, what we'll do is we'll compare them to the top 20 of this week and see what happens. Now, there was already 2 days of exploits on leaderboards, Monday and Tuesday before the patch came out. I didn't play any games on Ultimate. I left all my games. I didn't even play. I was actually going to take a week off, funnily enough. If the exploit didn't get patched, I was going to take a week off of squad battles and just give myself some time to focus on weekend league and just de-stress over it for a week and be like, hey, you know, if this leaderboard is just going to be inundated with exploiters, let's take a week off, give EA some time to do or not do anything and move forward from there. But because they ended up patching it, I have played all my squad battles games. I'm currently sat 36th in the world. But as I say, that was with 2 days of people exploiting. So hopefully I can grind up to top 20 this week. If not, just finishing top 100 again is going to be incredible for the account. You know, watch what happens at the end of this video with what we've got and what we could potentially get in this account. I'm blown away. Somebody showed me, people have been showing me quite a lot actually, what team I had at this stage last year. Now, interestingly enough, monthly rewards at this stage last year hadn't even been released, because the team that I had at this stage last year, I had Jack Butland in goal, Bellerin, Ashley Williams, Mustafi and Luke Shaw in defence. I had Firmino and Ross Barkley in midfield with Gareth Barry's special card as my final centre midfielder. I then had Anthony Martial, Player of the Month Sterling and Player of the Month Son as my attackers. On the bench I had Inform Budaboos, I had the SBC Giovinco and SBC Jonas. I also had the Player of the Year Christensen, the Player of the Year that I didn't do this time around. And I had like a Carvajal, Alex Hunter, and a few others, just a few randoms on the bench. But that's what I had. And now this year, I've got already 90 Henry, 90 Prime Icon Rui Costa. We bought Frank Rijkaard. We've today, the icon that you're going to see me buy is going to be Lothar Matthäus. We've got Paul Pogba. We've got big red cards. We've got huge players just all around. And it all comes from the amount of effort that we put into the series, from doing things like what I'm doing right now. Last year, I would have used these in the upgrades. Not this year. What I want to do this year is get the team ASAP. and then start playing around with crap. Because once we get to a beast team, and I mean a beast team, like I know I've got a good team right now, I'm not trying to suggest that I don't have, but once we've got an insane team where you're like, holy crap, only prime icons can improve this team. Once we get to that stage, that's when I'll be like, okay, look, now we've got 300,000 coins. Let's just go and do a crap ton of SBCs for a laugh. You know, that's where I want to get to with this account. However, I've got some questions from the last videos that I do want to answer. Some of them are giving me errors, so I don't know if they're going to be there. But we'll start with Still T. He says, I've literally lost interest in playing FIFA. I feel like I'm being forced to play the game. Is that the same for anyone else? And it does seem like this year, more so than ever before, people aren't enjoying FIFA. Me, I'm loving FIFA. I absolutely love this game. This game is the FIFA that I've been engaged in the most ever. I know there are some issues. You know, for me personally, the biggest issue in this game right now is the kickoff glitch. And again, I was talking to Marshall about this before. One of the issues with kickoff is watch, and you can look at this for yourself as well, and you can judge for yourself on how to change things to benefit you when trying to defend kickoffs, right? When your opponent kicks off, their team is spread out across the field and pushed quite high up. So they have two centre-backs in between the halfway line and the box. Their full-backs will be all the way out wide. Their wingers or wide midfielders will literally be even higher at the halfway line out wide. Their midfielders will be on the edge of the centre circle, and then their attackers are in the centre circle taking the kick-off or passing it back to the other guy on the edge of the centre circle, right? So the team is spread out wide and pushed up high. The defensive team set up from kick-off, no matter what formation, narrow. All of your players are all clumped together, all in the middle of the field, from the centre circle on the outside down to your box. So what this leaves is a situation where, as soon as they pass it left or right, you're now immediately in a 2v1 situation defensively. So, you know, if they pass it left, they've now got their left back and their left attacking mid, or their left mid, or their left wing, or their left striker, or their left centre mid, and their left back on that left-hand side pushing up. And you have to go switch to your right back, which is problematic in itself because player switching is terrible, and run to try and cover that spot. And it's hard because the rest of your team is so slow to recognise what's going on that there's just so much space there. So if they can beat you in the 2v1, you're screwed. And that's it, you're just screwed, right? And that's a problem. And I think for me, the biggest problem in this game right now is the kickoff issue. I think the skill gap is quite small right now in FIFA. You know, like, consistency is still key, and a good team and a good player will still prove to be better most of the time against lower skill players. But this kickoff issue is dramatically reducing the skill gap. There were a couple of games in last weekend league where I spent a long time, 40, 50, 60 minutes, working and working and working, trying to break my opponent down, playing the right way, doing the right thing. You know, they're on defensive or part of the bus, and they're just not very good. And it took me ages, 60 minutes, to break through their defence and finally get that goal to go ahead. And then from kickoff, they just equalise. Now, that for me isn't good enough, because if you take away that, okay, they can just immediately equalise if they do a couple of things right from kickoff rather than having to actually work for a goal, you've just taken away all that skill it took me and all that time and effort it took me to break them down, and you've just gifted them away back into the game. So I think if EA can find a way to fix or remedy the kickoff issue, I think the skill gap will be expanded massively to the point where actually the game is more heavily based on skill than ever before. And that is what I would love to see. And who knows, it might show me, I might start doing worse. I might score more kickoff goals than I realised that saves me. There might be some games where I actually, you know, I concede a couple of well-worked goals and I just immediately hit back off kickoff. I'm not saying that that's not a case. That could potentially very well be the case. What I'm saying is I think that you'll see the skill gap open wider by remedying the kickoff issue. In terms of the question to carry on those, I don't feel like I'm forced to play this game. I love this game. I love the fact that we're getting, especially right now with this new Path to Glory promo. A lot of people don't like this Path to Glory promo. I think it's great. We've got new style of one to watch cards, which is fantastic. We're getting daily SBCs. That is not only good for people that like doing SBCs and getting those packs for cheap, but also for people that have been running the bronze pack method because you're making a crap ton of coins from it. We've got the 4 Path to Glory SBC cards that are less than 10,000 coins a man to complete. So they're really cheap and really good to use. You know, they could be good to use in SBC cards later on. You know, if they get upgraded, they might be good to use in game. They'll be fun to use in daily knockout squads, etc., etc. So that's there, and we're getting special packs for it. Like it's for me you know, this game is great. This game offers you so much. Offline with competitive mode and good rewards. Online with competitive mode and good rewards. Great load of SBCs right now and promos in packs. The problem with this game for me is when there is no promo in packs, then it goes a bit to the point of like, why even bother logging on? But during a week like this, I can't get off the game. I'm logged on constantly from start to finish. Anyway, guys, I did end up completing another SBC there. I can't remember what SBC that was. It was for one of the Path to Glory SBCs. We didn't make huge amounts of money, but again, I'm just selling the players on because I want coins. I want to be able to buy Marcel Desailly come Friday morning so that I can have him in my Foot Champ squad. But this is going to be the end of the chat, the post-com, the topical conversation. We're going to go live, and hopefully you enjoyed the account overview stuff rather than you know, and looking at squads rather than gameplay, because that's what it is today. This is the end of the live section, guys. Sorry, end of the commentary. Let's go live. All right, guys, we are live on the account, and as you can probably tell by the title, I bought another huge icon. We went and bought Lothar Matthäus for 730,000 coins. You would have seen my coin balance already today going up and down because of the sales that were there. I bet he's lower, isn't he? 746. 747. Yes. So 730 was a good deal. Let's go. My aim is to remove Jonathan Vieira, who so far has only played Squad Battles games for me, and get Marcel Desailly, which was the initial aim. Remember that? We was going to go Desailly and Matthäus, but I cleared everything out. Like I don't have anything, and when I say I don't have anything, I mean like when we look at this, our first page is silver cards. We genuinely don't have anything. So this is where we're at. Now I'm going to show stats of the players just very briefly in a second. First things first, though, we've got 2 daily objectives to collect. Number 1 is score for France. We get a silver gift pack and 200 coins. I'll take that. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. Let's see if we can get anything useful in the silver gift pack. Maybe a player that can sell. We actually got 2 players. We'll keep. I'll keep all of that. That's actually a pretty decent gift pack. Not too bad at all. And another one is Victorious Squad Battling. Another silver gift pack. Let's go. Back-to-back silver gift packs. Come on, EA. Give me one of those really low-rated informs that can also be silver cards. They're not giving me one of those. So we get another silver gift pack. We get a Calcio A Nigerian. Got some value? Not right now. And some contracts and a fitness card. I'll keep that as well. That's very nice indeed. We also had another task there, contract. So we'll apply a contract to one of our players. Let's do it to this guy, Paul Pogba. I've got lots of contracts. I need to sell these. I need to make, I'll explain to you what I need to make in a second actually. I need to make some coins. We're short for Desailly. And the fact that Matthäus has gone up in value means that Desailly has probably gone up in value too. He was going for about 790. If we are short for Desailly, I will sell Rijkaard as the guy that will go. So let me explain to you what I need, where we're at, what we've got. Let me just show you the trade pile again first. So I haven't done any of the weekly objectives yet. I'll do them on singles or seasons or something. So once again, just like loads of stuff sold. So I've got some of these things you would have seen already on my main account. I packed this guy after doing a draft for Draft to Glory. I made a little bit of profit from draft, which was nice. Just lots and lots of players selling. The bronze players no longer worth anything because the new SBC is the Path to Glory SBC today has no regard for bronzes. It's a gold team. It's a 1 league, 11 nation gold team that you need. So the Path to Glory today isn't going to make me any coins, which is sad. I am going to do these guys still, but we'll do them after rewards and after we either do or don't get Desailly. So we've got 540,000 coins. And what I've got to come is a guaranteed 100,000 coins from Foot Champs Rewards, which puts us up to 640. Then we're going to get the 100k pack, which will guarantee us a minimum of 20,000 coins. That'll put us to 680. And the 3 Inform pack, which will be a guaranteed minimum of 40,000 coins. I'll say 40,000 because it's very unlikely I'll get 3 absolute discard Informs, especially this week. So we'll get another 40,000 coins there. So that'll put us to 640, 680, about 700, 710 or so. We'll be about 710,000 will be out after rewards. If we get nothing, and I mean like the worst of the worst in our packs. Fortunately, this is a big week for an Inform pack. If we look at the full team of the week, Romelu Lukaku, 640k currently, Heung-min Son 420, Christian Eriksen 500, Mane 465, David Silva 120, Tolisso 120, Benatia is up for 90, Rodriguez is at 40, the right back Versalco is at 25, Grankvist is at 20, Artur Boruc is at 15, Manuel Fernandez is at 25, Ljajic is at 20, Dira is already discard at 10,500. He's the only, like, so what we can get in terms of team of the week, let's have a look at team of the week. Is a new team of the week up there? No. So what we can get in terms of team of the week is, like, the worst case scenario is we get Dira, Ljajic and Boruc. And even then, at current price, that would be 44,000 coins. And that is if we got the 3 worst players. Now, it's not impossible to get the 3 worst players. But if we get anyone, just one, from Lukaku, Son, David Silva, Eriksen, Mane, Tolisso, Benatia, or Rodriguez, so 8 players, if we get just one of those 8 players, we're making a lot of coins, which will put us really close to that Marcel Desailly. But at the time being, depending on his price, you know, as I say, I'll be able to get up to about 710,000 as well, because I'm going to be playing squad battles between now and then too, which will be more coins from gameplay. Ooh, 770. Damn, I wish I had the coins now for Desailly. He's actually come down to 770 at the moment. That's really good. But worst case scenario is we don't generate enough. I feel like I'm going to need to get to about 800,000 coins to be able to buy Desailly on Thursday. His price is almost definitely going to go up in value. Worst case scenario is I don't have enough coins in time, and so we sell Frank Rijkaard. We go back and buy back Jerome Boateng or potentially Sergio Ramos because we've got Alaba here now. So we'll go and buy. So I bought Rijkaard for 618. He's currently like 680. So I'd actually make profit on him after tax, which is fantastic. You know, even if I sold him for 650,000, I'd still make about my money back. So worst case scenario is we sell Rijkaard, we go and buy Desailly, and then we buy back either Boateng and Alaba, or well, it would actually have to be Boateng and Alaba that get bought back. But I could afford that no problem if the needs be. Hopefully, whatever comes out tomorrow at 6 PM is an SBC that is good for bronze packs again, so that we can sell a load more of our bronze items. But in the meantime, I feel, worst case scenario, and I mean absolute worst case scenario, I'm about 60,000 coins short after rewards, right? And that's if Desailly stays at 770. But if he goes back up to say 800,000, I'm going to be about 80 to 90,000 coins short. Now, I can get those coins. For example, contracts here. These gold contracts, 52 of them, I could list them 200 coins a piece. That's 10,000 coins there. I just need to list them. I could actually list all of these. If I listed 100 of these at 200 coins, that would be 20,000 coins once they sold. It might take a while to sell, but they would be sellable. I've got a lot of stuff to discard. I've been doing something over the last few weeks that if you guys wanted to get involved in, you could do. And that's picking up Anchor Chem styles. And the reason why I did that is because I was buying them all for around... Oh crap, I just listed that open bid. I was buying them all for around 600 to 800 coins. And I'm waiting until they're worth 1.2 to 1.4k to sell them. That was kind of like my my mentality is, in previous years, chem styles have always gone up and down and fluctuate depending on special cards that come out. So when the next promo comes out, or when, you know, now that this Team of the Week is out, people need to put chem styles on these. So Benatia, for example, people are going to want to put an Anchor chem style on this brand new Benatia card. So Anchor chem styles in general are going to go up in value. So my idea was just every day that I had, I was just picking up an Anchor chem style. I was checking the Anchor chem styles that was there for like 750 or 800 or less, and I'll just buy all the Anchor chem styles that were 800 coins or less. I listed, you'll see, I already listed lots of them. If I list them all at 1.4k, I will get some lazy buyers that will just be like, oh, I just can't be bothered to search. Let me just go and buy one for 1.4k, because it's not so expensive that it's like, oh, this guy is really trying to get too much out of it. But it's also not, it's also like a situation where it seems like a reasonable price for an Anchor chem style. So I could list all of these up for 1,400, and if they all sold, that would be another like 30 to 40,000 coins that would put in the account. If not, I could relist them. In fact, I'm going to list them all now for 1,400. If not, I could relist them all for 1,000, and if they don't sell, drop them down to 900, and eventually sell them and be able to pick up at least 25,000 coins. At least 25,000 coins. So we'll get 25k out of these Anchor chem styles. We'll get 10k out of the shiny gold contracts, and potentially another 40k out of the gold contracts, the regular gold contracts. Just depends how long it takes them to sell. So I've got between now and Friday, you know, when I wake up for Foot Champs to generate a minimum of 80,000 coins from the items that I've got in my club, and I definitely have enough in there to do so. So I just wanted to show that today, guys. Now I'm going to go and show you the team. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the team, and you know, as you can see what I've done for these. You can see what let me just list these. Maybe I'll do this off camera. Yeah, let me do the rest off camera. So you can see what I've done with the team. So if you can't see what I've done with the team, the aim is this, right? The team in game is going to look as follows. We're going to be doing 4-1-2-1-2 narrow in game. It's going to be Matuidi and Pogba in the places they're in. We're going to be having him in there. Lothar Matthäus is going to be in here. And Marcel Desailly is going to be my defender, my centre-back. So let's just assume, for argument's sake, that Petit is actually Desailly. So this is how my team will look in-game. So we'll have Valencia, Rijkaard, Desailly, and Alba in defence. With Farman in goal. We'll have Matuidi at CDM, Rui Costa at cam, Lothar Matthäus one side, Paul Pogba the other side, Alessandrini and Thierry Henry up front. The next upgrades for this team will be, again, more huge upgrades that are going to take 2 or 3 weeks to generate the coins to get to. Squad battles rewards, more Foot Champs rewards, just more gameplay, more games. The next upgrades that I want is going to be either Patrick Vieira instead of Matuidi, who we've been threatening to get for a while, but we haven't managed to pick up yet. But Patrick Vieira instead of Matuidi, or Ruud Gullit for Paul Pogba. Now, I'll be able to get Ruud Gullit a little bit quicker than Patrick Vieira because I can sell Paul Pogba for 450k or so and get some money back. And Ruud Gullit is about 1.1. It's about the same price as Vieira, I believe. Let's have a look at their values real quick. So if we have a look at Vieira, whoa. So we could get Patrick Vieira's 86 is what I'd be interested in. And you know what I'm thinking now as well? I'm thinking, oh guys, don't tempt me, don't tempt me. So Patrick Vieira is like 1.2 million, and this is a great card. Let's make no bones about that. Gullit is about 1 million, maybe just a little bit over, but it's not the greatest card. So he's about 1.2 million. But when you look at his in-games, he's got 5-star weak foot, but his stamina isn't amazing. That's actually it. It's just his stamina that's not amazing. That's an amazing card, isn't it? He's got 5-star weak foot. He's 6 foot 3 inches tall. You know what I'm thinking now, dudes? Do I do this? Do I do this? Do I go? How much can I afford? Oh, man. Let's say I sell Paul Pogba and Frank Rijkaard. Oh, man. I need to, let me go into Footbin. I need to do some math real quick. So Frank Rijkaard, I could sell Frank Rijkaard. I know his name's not Frank Rijkaard. I'm just saying that for the bants. I could sell Frank Rijkaard for 670, which after tax, foot calculator. So Rijkaard 80, no, not him. Rijkaard 88 and Pogba 87. Oh, am I going to get Hullet? So after tax on PlayStation, that would give me 1.15 million at their current lowest bin. And I'd be able to put Ruud Hullet in here. Oh my god. Oh man. So I'd have to sell Pogba and Rijkaard for Hullet. Then I would still need the centre back. So I'm close to being able to afford Desai as mentioned, but I don't have another centre back. That's it. But if I instead, if I went back and bought Eric Bailly, Jerome Boateng and David Alaba, or do I wait to get Ruud Hullet for next week? Because we'll be able to get Ruud Hullet next week. I'm going to have a long, hard think, guys, about what I want here. If I put Rijkaard in here, if I didn't sell Rijkaard and I just sold Pogba, I'd get 465k. I already have, let's say we get 465 for Pogba. I already have 530, so that put me to about 1 million coins. With rewards, I could buy Hullet and Ramos. Oof. Or I could sell Rijkaard, buy Desai, and then with rewards buy Hullet and Ramos. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll tell you one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go and try and find all the packs that I can get for mad cheap from the SBCs that I haven't done, from the League SBCs. I'm going to go and find every single pack that I can do for like 6,000 coins that will give me like a 25k pack or something to try and generate a few more coins and see what we can do. I'm close. I'm close to being able to have this as my team, and then imagine this again as Desai. Oh, could you imagine this team? This is a road to glory, guys. Could you imagine this team? It's going to happen. We're getting close. We're getting there. We are getting there. I don't know how I'm going to make it happen, but I'm going to make it happen. But for today, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. A little bit of conversation whilst looking at all the players that I sold. We did buy Lothar Matthäus for 730,000 coins. He's now gone up in value. Rijkaard's gone up in value, which means Desai, who I also want to purchase, is likely to go up in value. I like him as a centre midfielder. I know he starts as a centre-back, but 4-star weak foot, high work rates. Look at these stats. Insane. Impeccable composure. His aggression and stamina is great. His passing is already fantastic. I need to put a better chem style on him. I'm probably going to go for engine just to boost his dribbling and make him feel a little bit more agile, a little bit quicker on the ball, boost that pace as well, and boost that passing so his short pass, long pass is exemplary. His long shots and shot power are fantastic. His composure is exceptional. I need this team. I need to find a way. I need to find a way to get this team. If that means selling Rijkaard and getting Ramos, and then I don't know who my goalkeeper would be at that point, but we might be able to get the goalkeeper. Hey, if for argument's sake my rewards are sensational and we pack a Lukaku or a Son or a Christian Eriksen or a Mane, we would be able to keep Rijkaard and get Desai and get Ruud Hullet. If my rewards are mediocre or worse, I'm probably going to sell Rijkaard and Pogba and get Ramos or potentially Varane, depends on coins made, Desai and Hullet. Dudes, look at this team. If I can build it, it depends. We're there. This though, dudes, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.